So if we're against any type of hate speech, if you're against racism or anything, then you can't allow that. And I want Cynthia G to know that she has every right, and I would fully embrace and even encourage her to speak how she feels about the black man. But when you start comparing the black man to the white man, when you start to make fun of what our ancestors went through, because you can't do that to indigenous people. You can't go to the Indian man and say, haha, that's why the white man took your land. Like, we wouldn't, Instagram, YouTube wouldn't allow that. It don't even matter if we feel some type of way or they feel some type of way. Like, no, you wouldn't be allowed to say stuff like that. You can't go to the Jews and be like, if y'all were so this, that, and the third, y'all would have never got put in the Holocaust. But you'll go to a black man and say that when you're a black woman and you have a black dad, and your black dad is more close to that generation than I could ever be. But let's keep it real. It's my generation that you're speaking to. You know what I'm saying? And that just can't be allowed. And as black men, we'll never be respected if we don't start to stand up for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's with anybody. We would not sit back as black men and allow nobody else to talk like that about us. This person has shown that modern black women can be black men's worst enemy. Because in my 28 years of living, and I've lived all throughout this Mason Dixie line, and I'm here to tell you, I live in a mostly white area right now we speak. And I'm here to tell you that I've never ever in my life had a white person talk about me to me. I've never heard of them talking about me and whatever in the way I just watched Cynthia G talk about black men. Ever. I actually, what's crazy is I'm pretty sure there's some Klansmen in this world right now, some neo Nazis, who wouldn't even say the things that Cynthia G is saying. They'll just, yeah, when they see you, they'll treat you some type of way, whatever. If they ever get a chance, they might even hang your black ass. But they would never, it's to the point where the way Cynthia G speaks about black boys, truthfully, and it's gonna sound crazy, I would, if I had to pick one person out of these two people to leave my kids with for 3 years while I go to jail or I go serve in the army or I don't know, we go to outer space or some shit where I can't be with my kids, and they say there's only two black people we can leave your kids with. You can leave your kids with Cynthia G or one of her friends or R. Kelly. I'd choose R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a little boy, I definitely would choose R. Kelly because I know he like little girls. That's not funny. But anyways, I'm not laughing at the fact that he like little girls. I just laughing at the fact that this nigga would probably look at my son and be like, "Yeah, not my type, nigga. You want some ice cream or something?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'd actually probably be safe just because he's not a girl, which is fucked up. But the thing about it is this: I would never. People like Cynthia G who promote um, irresponsible abortions like that. I mean, I don't think they should be allowed to have kids. Any child that comes out of Cynthia G's body is doomed. Is doomed. Because if it's a male, then she's gonna pass on a lot of this hatred that she has towards the male. If it's a female, she's gonna teach her to hate black men. Either way it goes, she's screwing the kid over through her own, you know, through her own, through her own stuff, through her own ways of thinking, her own flawed way of thinking. It's a serious problem. It's just that people aren't taking it serious because we don't ever take what black women do serious. You know what I'm saying? And we need to start because these women are creating little mini armies, and it won't be long before we have black women. Um, Before we have black women, is that something in my beard? Oh, yeah. Before we have, look, she gonna call me Dusty. That's what she like to call black man. She gonna look at Dusty nigga. You know what I'm saying? Before we have black women out here damn near trying to kill us, if not actually becoming serial killers and killing black men. So, these things definitely do need to be addressed. You know, I don't have anything wrong with what she be saying. I agree with some of the things I've heard Cynthia G say, if I could be quite honest with you. But then I started listening more and I'm like, hold on, wait, she can't say that now. I'm like, ma'am, that's you're doing the job of people that really hate the black race. And they know if they could turn the woman against the man, the woman won't want the man anymore. And once the woman don't want the man anymore, you're not producing black kids, and eventually the black race is diminished. You know, and it's just so crazy. It really is very, like crazy to see, like, this, when people tell us, and even I've even said, man, the black woman is probably gonna be more of your enemy in this country than any white man could ever be. And people look at me like, what? And they start talking about shit that happened in 1963, and I'm like, sir, right now you're going to experience racism from a black woman before you experience racism from a white man. I can guarantee you that. And not to mention that it won't have any merit when the white man do it because you already expect it from him. You're supposed to be standing next to this woman. You know what I'm saying? You know how many black men have died and went to jail protecting black women they don't even know? Black women be holding black men down too. And for one of you guys to come out and have this speech, of, you know, like they were really laughing at black men, making fun of black men for going through the buck breaking. I mean, this is next level racism. I mean, there are white people who aren't even smart enough to even come at us like that. Like they don't even have the information to even come at us like that. And here's our sister doing it to us. So when you hear somebody say, yes, brother, like right now in America, yo, biggest enemy, not in the sense of like this is who you should go out there and kill or whatever, but just you need to be very aware of is the black woman. It's moments like this that fully justify that. So I can't reprimand. I can't put my foot on Space Ghost Perp neck for what he said. When all he's doing is coming at somebody who's trying to oppress black people. Somebody who has an agenda to kill off black men. Literally. Who's out here trying to preach to black women that they should abort their black male babies. I can't get mad, or nor can I say anything to Space Ghost Perp for that, because if he was talking to a white man that was speaking that way, who we would expect to speak that way, or a white woman, um, then we would all be like, yeah, 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 fuck them niggas, yeah, we'll beat their ass, we'll kill them niggas. But because it's a black woman, it's like he shouldn't talk to her that way. But she could talk about murdering off a whole species of men, literally doing the exact enemy's job. She can make fun of us for sexual traumas. Why is this okay? How is she not banned? How is she not damn near being hung? Like, this is not okay. You've taken it too far. And y'all got all this. I'm not taking nobody serious no more. I'm not. I'm not getting into it with nobody, because I tell you this right now. If you have smoke for Kevin, but you don't have smoke for Cynthia G, you just showed me the world you want to live in. The world you want to live in is one where men just shut up and do as we're told. Because if you have a problem with Kevin Samuels, but you don't have a problem with a black woman who's telling black women this is why we should abort black men. She makes fun of children for being molested and raped. And she makes fun of for what black men went through during slavery and before. And even before that, before we even got here. So if you call yourself any type of kin, or any type of friend or ally, or black yourself, to black men, but more importantly black people as a whole, and you are not doing something to help us get rid of this woman's content, then you're not really what you say you are. And that's going to be my new test factor from this, for me personally in my life. When I'm having these type of debates and discussions outside of YouTube and whatever, I'm going to play them that video. And that's all I need, is that one video. That's all it should take. It shouldn't take 15 videos. That one video. And if they aren't like, yo, who the fuck is that? Yo, she needs to get out of here. Who is that? She's tripping. I don't want nothing to do with them. And I wouldn't mind Cynthia G having a platform as long as she's not saying shit like that. But she has to stop saying shit like that. She needs to take that type of shit down. Because I tell you right now, the type of stuff that you saying, you know, you're gonna get touched about that. That's all I'm gonna. I'm not Space Ghost Perk. I'm not gonna, saying, I'm not gonna trick myself off the streets like that. But just know that, there's people that, are actively, what I'm saying, they got their eyes out and they have their hands ready. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people on that, and I don't want that. But we're not going for that at the same time though. We're not going for that. So Cynthia G, you're going to have to take that down, or else you're on your own. As you probably already feel you are. Hope maybe the white man can save you. I don't know who's going to save you, but I'm telling you that right there is you're taking it too far. And the way I look at it at that point is anybody who wants to treat Cynthia G the same way we should treat anybody who speaks like that is it's fair game. It's fair game. And I would tell anybody else the same thing. If a white boy found a video of a black dude like we should kill all white people and this is what and he felt like he was saving his race to take that black dude out before that black dude could start a cult of black men who want to kill white boys, I wouldn't stand in his way. If a gay dude felt some type of way about somebody on the internet, we need to kill all these gay niggas, all these F words, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And he wanted to go take that nigga out. Who am I to stand in his way? You've posed a threat to a whole race, a whole demographic. A whole demographic. We somebody's dads, we somebody's sons, we somebody's brothers, and you just posed a threat to all of us. So if one of us decide, hey, we know Cynthia G live out there in the Midwest, go get her. You know what I'm saying? We know Cynthia G live out there, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of what you call it, in between this state, that state, you know what I'm saying, go make that happen. What can we do? Why would anybody feel some type of way? That's between you, your little army you got. You said you got them autumn them what type of gun she said she had. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you big gangster, you invincible as long as you got a gun in your hand and a phone in the other one. You know what I'm saying? And good luck. I mean, people have died with more on them. I know niggas that's you know, they had more on them than a gun and a phone, and they had more experience too. And hey, the wrong ones catch you at the wrong time, baby girl, and it's down bad from there. So is it really worth it? I don't know. I have a lot against black women, but you ain't never gonna hear me get on here talking about go kill them. You know what I'm saying? What type of goofy shit is lame ass hateful shit is that? Like, I want resolution. I want us to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be lying to say I don't have anything against black women. That's a damn lie. But you ain't gonna hear me tell about and that's why black girls get raped when they growing up, and that's why they so sexual now. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, that's why black women was on display. I'm not gonna bring up Sarah Bartman to talk about what you guys are doing. I'm not going to tell black men and we should kill off black women or get rid of black women. None of that. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. Damn, this phone going off. Mm, this phone's going off. So, you know, y'all figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do more of this. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get it all the way professional, get a clear camera and all that. So just rock with me for now. But I'm gonna be talking about a lot of stuff on YouTube. It's about time that I go ahead and jump on this YouTube too. It's about that time, ain't it? So it's your boy Tommy V, and we gonna figure it out.